Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 8th March 2023. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol TRSV nectar NECTAR nectar. Kindly subscribe to this vlog and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. In my videos, we have been discussing about the knowledge and information that we have gleaned through the study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to that rule. It is actually only a continuation of what we have been doing in my previous videos. For the past few videos, we have been discussing about how to build a shrine with this body, a free gift from the material universe for the localized Paramatma who is residing within every one of us living entity. In other words, instead of building a shrine of concrete by spending money, time, and energy, we may concentrate on building the same shrine for our own favorite devotees through our own bodies because the localized Paramatma, an extension of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is already residing within. In this process, we have been discussing about the subtle energy of the Kundalini serpent and the subtle seven chakras which are placed at an equal distance on the spinal cord of the gross body of a human living entity. We have already discussed about the six chakras. The sixth chakra, Ajna chakra, happens to be situated in between the two eyebrows of the individual living entity as the third eye that looks within his self and not outside into the material world. We all know that this Ajna chakra is activated by what is known as Dhyana Yoga. Dhyana in Sanskrit means meditation. Today we shall talk about the seventh chakra, the Sahasrara chakra. This Sahasrara chakra is in the center of the skull of a human living entity and is placed in a thousand-petaled lotus. It is the ultimate chakra that helps in liberation and deliverance of the living entity. It is one with the Brahman and it gives an idea of cosmic oneness to all of the human living entities and the society. It shows that we all are sewn into one cosmic oneness, one supreme power, one soul, and one super soul. That is, we all are alike but in different bodies. This particular Sahasrara chakra is activated by what is known as Bhakti Yoga, and Bhakti in Sanskrit means devotion, devotion to our favorite deity, the form of God who we like to worship. This form may be that of Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, Lord Hanuman, Lord Ganapati, Lord Kartikeya, Goddess Parvati, Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Saraswati, or any of their extensions. It depends on our own tastes, preferences, whims, fancies, and fantasies. We can use this body to create a shrine for this particular God who represents the localized Paramatma, or who is an extension of the Supreme Personality of God within all of us. That is, there is one Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the localized Paramatma is an extension or a reflection of that Godhead as localized Paramatma within all of us. If we build a shrine for this, we are building a shrine for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now it is quite clear that of all the yogas, Bhakti Yoga is the supreme. That is, Mooladhara Karma Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Mooladhara Yoga, Manipuraka Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Tantra Yoga, Mantra Yoga, etc. come under this Bhakti Yoga, which is the ultimate of all yoga. A person who is devoted to God is performing the ultimate yoga. His or her mind is focused towards God or the representative of God, the localized Paramatma within. If instead of looking elsewhere, we concentrate on our own self, we may, if not today, then tomorrow see or be able to understand or feel the God within all of us and the self, that is the soul and the super soul. This is what this video is all about. In spiritualism, as I have mentioned in one of my previous videos, there are three particular stages. First is self-realization, second is liberation, and the third is deliverance. The first stage, where we realize our own true self, is one which is achieved ultimately through meditation. Up to here, it is bodily level with astral mind and causal intelligence blended together. The second stage is the liberation, that is at the Sahasrara or seventh chakra within us. Even here, though it is on a material body level, this is poised towards the soul. We all know that it is activated by the causal intelligence, which is the first layer that envelops the soul. Hence, Sahasrara Chakra is partly activated by causal intelligence and partly by vibrations from the soul. This stage we reach liberation. That is, we have already realized the self, and now it is time to get liberated from this material world and understanding our true identity as the soul. The third stage, which is beyond this body, is called deliverance. Deliverance is the art or science or the action to get blended into the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Brahman, the cosmic oneness. This is the third stage where we have already realized ourselves and we have got liberated from this material world. After that, through the Sahasrara Chakra and the Bhakti Yoga, we get delivered into the Godhead or the cosmic oneness. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular matter. Please give me your own expert opinions and ideas so that we may blend your thoughts with mine and present it to this society of which we are all constituents. Before ending, let me remind you that I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback, and that I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Before we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.